Dean, do you know the puzzle of the brush, the toothpaste and the scissors?
I don't think I do.
Well, it could be anything, but we'll just to make it easy for you by labelling them 1, 2 and 3, and that could be any way around.
Now, what do I do with them?
Well, it's really what I do with them. I'm going to do a prodigious feat of memory.
Really?
I'm going to get you to swap them around. I'm going to have my eyes covered. You just call out the numbers as they swap, and I'll remember where each one of them goes.
You don't want me to name the objects?
No, I want you, for example, if you swap those, you'd say, I'm swapping 1 and 2. Then it might be 2 and 3. Then it might be 2 and 1. Then it might be 3 and 1. And I'm going to remember where everything goes with my eyes covered and screened off so I can't see.
How many times shall I shift them?
Well, I reckon as many times as you like.
And as fast as I like?
As fast as you like, OK?
All right. We'll see how good your memory is.
All right. Here we go.
1 and 3. 2 and 3. 1 and 2. 3 and 2. 2 and 3. 1 and 2. 1 and 3. 3 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 3. Right. Finished.
OK, to make it even harder, swap any two without telling me which ones they are.
Okay.
And I'll tell you which were the last you touched.
Well, I'll do this very quietly so you can't tell by the
Okay.
sounds. There we are. I'm swapping 2. They're now in position. I'm sure you won't know which 2 I touched.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Well, I think it was those two.
The brush and the toothpaste. You're exactly correct. How did you do it?
Oh, amazing memory.
Oh, come on. I know you better than that, Rob. There must be a trick to it.
Well, it is. Actually, it's a very simple trick of counting on your fingers. And it's only 3 fingers at that. Let me show you. Let's call that finger 1, and that finger 2, and that finger 3. And what matters is where I put my thumb, because I started off worrying not about all of them, but just about one of them. It was the toothpaste. I remembered it was on 1. You couldn't see this hand, it was tucked away, but I had my thumb on 1.
Now, the first thing I did...
Now, let me shut my eyes, and you tell me what you're doing. You see what my thumb does?
Well, I think the first thing I did was to swap 1 and 3.
OK, so I know the toothpaste was 1. I've got to put my thumb on 3.
Then I think I swapped... well, it doesn't matter whether I did it the same way, but this time I'm swapping 2 and 3.
OK, 3 and 2. I'm going to move that thumb to 2. That's where the toothpaste is.
Now, if I swap 1 and 2...
1 and 2, my thumb goes to 1.
Now, if I swap 2 and 3...
It doesn't matter, because 1 hasn't moved. That's
all
where
right,
the
3 and 2 still doesn't move.
OK, I'm just keeping track of where the toothpaste is. That's all I'm worried about.
So now if I go to 1 and 2...
I've got to move my thumb to 2. The last trick was to say, move any 2 without telling me. Now, I know where the toothpaste is.
You know it should be at number 2.
OK, it should be at number 2. Now, if you move 1 and 3...
Yes.
I open up my eyes, the toothpaste where it is, therefore I know there are only other two you could have moved are those 2, and I say they're the last 2 you touched.
But if I move those 2...
Right, the toothpaste isn't where it should be. I see where it is now, number 1, and I know you must have changed it with whatever is at 2. So it was those 2. It's really very simple. It's just a matter of counting on your fingers.
Amazing.
I want to know.